Good morning, yes. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, yes. Yes, so I'm back with another good one. I'm back with part two of praying for someone you know and someone that you do know. So we're gonna get into this topic. We're gonna see, right? We're gonna see how can you pray for someone you know and how can you pray for someone that you don't know, right? And what is the protocols of praying to someone or for someone that you know and someone that you don't know, right? So there's protocols to it. There's protocols to it because you just can't be praying for everybody. You just can't be praying for everybody because that's not the right thing to do. Because what if these individuals actually worship your enemy? Worship your enemy. Do you pray for these individuals? There's certain rules and regulations on how to pray for individuals, right? And we definitely going to get into this. So this is part two. Before I get into this, I want to let you know these are some of the books that I have read. These are some of the books that I have read, and one of the major books that I put in the first and the foremost of my mind, body, and soul, right, is the Holy Quran, the Holy Scriptures. You definitely want to get you some scriptures. You definitely want to know and understand scriptures. These are the last scriptures that is sent to mankind, all of mankind. So I recommend that you get yourself a Quran and that you get yourself a Yusuf Ali. If you can find this is really, really good. I don't see these in rotation anymore, the Yusuf Ali, but if you do find it, keep it. This is for safekeeping. This is icons right here, Yusuf Ali. So we definitely going to get into this, right? Another book that I want you to get, Black People, right, invented everything. I definitely want you to get this, right? I need for you to get this. And you can look at the title, that it can help you out and show you who you are, to give you bits and pieces on who you are, because you need to know who you are. And maybe it can help you and give you to yourself, and maybe that you can find in yourself some inventions and some tools that can help you and your family out, right? And I got a poll up. Before I get into this, I got a poll up, and the poll, right, basically is saying, did you ever ask someone to pray for you? Hit yes. You will see yes and no. Pick yes. Put yes. Yes, have somebody. If you never had somebody to pray for you, pick no. Right? So this is the poll. I hope that you can participate in this as we get in this dope topic, right? And praying for someone is really important. And what is the protocol? So I definitely want you to get in this book right here. Get this book right here, right? We also want you to get this book right here. The Black People Are Indigenous of the Americas, right? We definitely want you to get this book right here, right? And I already had knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on who we were way before I read this book, because I'm inspired and I get my inspiration from the Supreme Being, right? And when you are dealing with supreme mathematics, and when you are dealing with knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and culture, right? In order to build, you have to destroy anything that deals with the 85ers, which means the dumb, deaf, and blind, that's going to lead you to a dark path of no return, of not having knowledge, wisdom, or understanding, so you can't transcend upon yourself, and you can't understand, right, and define your square and define your circle and know exactly who you are. So I recommend that you get this book right here. This book is really good for beginners, right? This definitely is really good right here. I also want you to get this book right here, The Destruction of Black Civilizations. But we are not black. We are not black. We are called the Uply God White One. This is our title. We are able descendants. this word black and African American and African and these terminology of us is below us. It's below us. It's very disrespectful to call us black and to call us African American. That's an actually true fact. And I want people to know and understand this. Is actually get this book right here. This have a lot of good information. If you just tuning in and you want to recognize who you are, definitely get this right here. This is really, really good for you, right? And I recommend you to get this book, The Hidden Identity of Blacks in the Bible. You definitely want to get this. This is really good right here, right? This is a basic understanding that you really need right here. So I definitely recommend that you get this right here. All right, so that is some of the books that I have read and that I recommend that you to get, right? Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, right? We definitely gonna get into this right now. Let's get into this. All right, let's get into this. So, how important it is to pray for someone. It's really, really important to pray for someone, right? Especially for your family members and for your loved ones. It's really, really important. And how do you pray? What do you say toward the supreme being when somebody asks you, can you pray for them? Which is really, really important, because it's really, really important to pray for someone that you love and for someone that you don't know. But you have to be careful on those that you don't know, because you may be praying to the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing, for this entity, which is an enemy against you, against everybody that you know, right? So let's make the distinguish and let's break this down. When praying for someone that you don't know, they may come out of the clear blue and ask you, excuse me, brother, I see the light in you. Can you pray that I will keep my apartment? Can you pray that they don't take my children? Can you pray that I will get my job back? First and foremost, there's protocols of praying for people that you don't know. And you got to ask yourself, what is the protocols? The protocols is for praying for people that you don't know. It's putting it in the hands of the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence, right? And you're not here to judge, and you're not here to investigate who disbelieve and believe. When someone comes to ask for you for guidance and information and to pray for them, you pray. And how do you pray? How do you pray? Right? How do you pray? So, most people, they pray like this. They pray like this. Right? They pray like this. And they pray like this. Right? And the most important way to pray, is to pray like this. Is put your hands together like a cup, right? So that where that you can receive the blessing and hold on your blessings, because the cup catches everything. The cup catches everything. This is how you pray to the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence. Because if I'm praying like this, that means I'm holding my blessings. I'm holding my blessings. If I'm praying like this, I'm holding them, and then when the blessings come, they sliding off me. They sliding off me, just like this. I'm holding tight. So the blessings are not going to come. So this is the way you pray right here, like a cup. You hold it like a cup, and you hold it tightly where that it don't have any space. And then you go like this. Actually, you overloop like this right here. You don't go like that. You overloop like this. So I don't have any space, right? Because if you do it like this, there's space. See the space right here? And you don't want no space. I can see right through here, see? See? So you go like this. And then you say, whoever your higher power is, My higher power is the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. So whoever your higher power is, I'm going to say the Alpha Omega, the supreme being. Oh, Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence, the Almighty, the supreme being of everything in existence. In your infinite wisdom, in your infinite intelligence, in your infinite powers, please bless able descendants. Give us the knowledge and wisdom and understanding and the tools that we are desperately need to uplift able descendants with mind, body, soul, and spirit. Oh, Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing, and your infinite wisdom. Can you please bless upon us one that would teach us, one that would guide us, one that will understand our conditions and our pains and traumas and depression. Or Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing. Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing. And your infinite power and wisdom, can you bless those that cannot help themselves and protect themselves? Can you overshadow them with protections, with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding? People that will stand right up for righteousness, up for to worship you, for loyalty and respect, and in worshiping you, and not associate partners with you. Thank you so much, Alpha Omega, created everything exists, and you rub it. Ma. And these are the things on how you pray for someone. This is how you pray for someone. The creator, this individual has said that the Alpha Omega has oppressed black people for over 500 years. No, this is not true. This is not true. This is not true. But we're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into that. We getting into, because I'm going to come back on you. I'm definitely going to come back on you. Yeah, hold on. I like that you said that. I like that you said that. But when you are praying for someone, when you are praying for your loved one, it's really important that you, when you pray for them, right, that you are sincere with your prayers. You are sincere with your prayers. Do everyone requires a prayer? I'm going to say no, because there's some people that in this world that is evil. There are some people in this world that is very, very evil, and that is an enemy against you, right? And against the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing. They actually trying to find out how to dethrone him, right? So you have to be cautious in praying for these individuals when they come for you. When people are sitting up here doing these acts of violence, murder, death, kill, and they are leading a path of destruction. And this may be your loved ones. This may be people that you know. And you pray to the Alpha Omega to help guide them and deter them off the path of destruction that they are doing. Right? Immediately, he can respond, or in time he will respond. In time, he will respond, because that person that's doing this act needs to learn a lesson. There's a lesson that's in there when they are doing these acts that they could only need to pick up. So he won't answer your prayer. He answers all prayers, right? But when it take effect, no one knows, right? But the ones that's really close to the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence, they know. They know, because they are they understand spirituality. They understand how prayer works. They understand that prayer is a what? It's a weapon. Prayer is a weapon. It's a weapon against those that's practicing evil. You understand? So prayer is a weapon, and prayer is a protection, and prayer do work. This is why it's really, really important to be careful on who you pray for. You just can't be praying for any and everybody when they ask you to pray for them. Close friends and family and loved ones, and it may be a person that comes out of the nowhere to ask you to pray for them. Do you go the whole 9 miles for the person, or do you just say, I pray and hope that the Alpha Omega, the Creator, will what? Will protect you and answer your prayers. That's how you do that, to answer your prayers. Because if they pray for him, you don't know how they pray to him. So this will be your response because you don't know them. I will pray to the Alpha Omega and creating everything in existence, the Almighty, the Supreme Being, to answer your prayers. And that's it. You leave it alone. You leave it alone. Now, for those that you love and those that's close to you, you go a little hard, a little in. You will go in for them. And these individuals know that you have some type of spiritual insight, a spiritual understanding, because they are asking you to pray for them. They know that the Alpha Omega, the Supreme Being, has his hand upon you. And that everything that you pray for, he brings it forth and in front of you, basically, so that you can be the example for them, so that they can come on this side. Because they may ask you, your brother or sister, how did you get all this, accumulate all your wants and needs? I've been praying for the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing. I have put in work spiritually. I have helped this person out. I helped that person out. I have a good heart. I stand on to worship the Alpha Omega. I don't associate partners with them. I stand on loyalty. I stand on respect. I stand on honor towards the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing. And I also have put in work, footwork, mentally, spiritually, and physically. So he has put his hand on me. You don't need to explain that to them. They just know. They just know. And you know. So if you are praying for your close loved ones that's going through traumas and depression and heartaches, and he, in his infinite wisdom, he will uplift them out of their bondage. And this is an actually true fact. I actually saw things that happened to me to show that prayer works, and that prayer is a weapon, and that prayer is a protection. It's an actually true fact. And it's a weapon against those that go against the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing. So you have to be careful on who you pray to, which is really, really important. And who you pray for. Not pray to, I'm sorry. Who you pray for. Because everybody don't have good intentions towards the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence. They actually blame him for their misfortune and their mishabits and their traumas and depression. They actually blame him. But they don't see that this sick, barbaric devil demon is the core of their pain and suffering and heartache. So I want us to understand this from a different point of view, from a spiritual point of view, and that this is part 2 of being careful on who you pray for. Right? You have to be careful. You have to be careful. You understand what I'm saying? So this is part 2 of praying for people that you know and people that you don't know. People that you know, you go in for, because you know they vibes. You know they vibes. You know they energy. You know how they coming. For people that you don't know, I just told you how to do that. You put your hands together like this, and you could do it right in front of them. You say, oh, Alpha Omega, the creating everything existence, I am praying to you for whoever this, for Mikey, that you answer Mikey prayers. And that's it. That's how you pray for them. Because I don't know what their intention is. I don't know what their intention is. Because if you pray for them and the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing, right, bless them, that's a piece of your blessings and a piece of your prayer that is gone from you. So actually you subtracting from yourself and giving it to people that hate you and that hate the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing. That's an actually true fact. And this is why it's really, really important, and be careful on who you pray for. And who you pray for. That's true, because prayer is a big thing. That's not little. That is not a little thing. And I want people to understand that and know the significance and the importance of praying for someone, because prayer do work. Prayer do work. I don't know if they didn't tell you this and tell you that. Prayer do work. Have got me out of a lot of situations. And I know that have gotten you out of a lot of situations. And then we go forth from there. right? And I hope and pray that people don't feel no type of way about what I said, you know, because there's no disrespect, but we have to protect ourselves and cover ourselves. This is an actually true fact. So be careful who you pray for. It's an actually true fact, because it might come back and bite you in your butt later on in the future. Because if you pray for somebody, right, your good acts, your good heart, your good vibes and understanding, you just gave a piece of your blessings to them. Are they going to maintain it? Are they going to say, hey, brother or sister, the prayer that you made for me, it was answered. Thank you so much. And may God bless you. And may he grant you all of your rewards and all your wants and everything that you ever imagined in life. Are they going to say this back to you? I don't know. You taking a chance. You taking a chance. So for those that you don't know, this is what you say. All Alpha Omega, the created, everything existing. Can you please answer? Can you please answer Tommy's prayer? Can you please answer Lorraine's prayer and help her out with her children or whatever may be going on? That's how you do that part for the people that you don't know. And the people that you do know, you go in for, because you know them. So thank you so much for being in tune, for actually hitting the polls. That's really important. I want to thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Peace, y'all. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, peace.